What was that like working with Peter Crimpton?
Oh, you know what? The guy is not only just one of the most creative people I've ever stepped into a room with, but he's an inspiration as far as as a role model goes. Really, emotionally, he's just a wonderful, beautiful human being. He really is.
So you found him to be very sincere.
Sorry?
Very sincere.
Oh, you know what? If you didn't know, what he'd done, you had had no idea. There's just no ego there at all. He's quite an inspiration, actually. He really is.
Will give you so much exposure to an entire new arena.
That's a wonderful byproduct of that.
I just know it from what I've seen as a music journalist over the last 10 years of my life.
Sure.
I've seen it happen, and yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I'm definitely gonna catch you guys for sure.
Yes. Thank you.
One last question.
Sure.
When you talked about like a tribute to Jerry Garcia and whatnot, and that tightrope and everything, how are you gonna come out? Like, are you working with the guys? Are you rehearsing, or are you just gonna show up and do it? Or
we haven't started rehearsing yet. Mickey seems to be, he seems to have a definite plan for what he wants, and he doesn't want this to be a Grateful Dead tribute act either.
Right.
He's been there, done that, got the T-shirt, obviously. He's looking to expand himself musically all the time, and that's what I admire most about these folks, him and Bill, all sorts of people. We've just started kind of delving in there. We had a great little run in Germany, it went great, and in the UK, I'm really surprised. Every time we played London, we've had to move up a venue size now. In 6 months, 3 different venues, and
wow.
yeah, and then we had just this almost sold out tour of the UK. It was absolutely fantastic. So it's there's no way we could have done that without doing the groundwork here.
Nice. Yeah. Can I ask you one more question?
Well, you can ask as many as you like.
Backdoor Slam.
Right.
What does it mean?
It's an old blues reference, really. It crops up in so many things. It was the first reason I taught. The first reason I wanted that for the name was because my dad took me to see a Robert Cray concert when I was 16 years old, and we flew over from the Isle of Man over onto the mainland England, and that was the first song he came out with and played, and it blew me away. It blew me out of the water. It was like a life-changing moment. So that's why I wanted to call it Backdoor Slam.
Nice.
But as I got older, I realised how much it crops up in the old blues songs. Blind Blake, 1930s, all the way back to recorded music. It's just a slang term, really, amongst other things,
right? Which
have no relevance.
Right. But it's a cool name.
Cheers! Thanks very much. Thank you.
And you opened for Jeff Beck on a tour too.
Yeah.
Did you get to collaborate with him at all? Or?
No, yeah, he's a very private man.
Really? He's such a, he's an amazing guitarist.
Oh.
Like, I would put him on my Mount Rushmore, of guitarists, but, yeah.
He's groundbreaking, but almost introverted.
Yeah.
But I have nothing against him. It was a wonderful tour, it was great.
Okay. It's definitely a good name to be opening for, at least, regardless of...
Absolutely, but also